or whatever it might be. And we can, from your house to our house, back to your house, you get that exchange for free. We're going to move on to the next one, and this is Earth Origins, the Suede Asymmetrical Sport Sandals called Hailey Holland, $49.98. The first thing I want you to know is that these come in narrow widths. Some of us have a narrow foot. I'm one of them. I'm always buying medium width because that's pretty much all I can get my hands on, except for a few here and there that come in narrow widths. But this comes in narrow, as well as medium, as well as wide. Whole and half sizes from 6 on up. And here are your colors. We've got the red, which again is a deeper red, maybe not quite as brick red as the last sandal, but definitely a dark red, and that's very limited. Pardon? 3 dozen left in the red. Then we also have right here the navy, and it's almost more of a denim blue, really.
It is. It is. It's a light navy. Yeah.
And then we have the Sedona brown, which is just very, very good neutral. And then we have it in the black. So black, Sedona brown, navy, and a deeper red. $16.66. And by the way, that's if you do 3 easy payments with any credit card. If you put it on a Q card, you can get it home for 5 monthly easy payments. Makes it even easier. Let's talk about this one. This we call the sport sandal.
This is the sport sandal. This to me is a must-have because what you're getting is that sneaker sole and then that sport sandal upper. This is something that I think we need every season. I'm always looking for that more athletic style that I can do, you know, a lot of heavy duty walking in and really know that I'm going to be supported. We have that Power Path technology in here, but it's about the upper as well. We're really getting a nice fit on this because there's 3 points of adjustability. We can adjust right here across the toes. We can adjust across the instep. I'm also loving this contrast stitching, how it just pops.
It does.
And then we have that adjustability back at the heel. So no matter where your issue is, you can adjust this to get the fit that you need. And then just to make it a little more feminine, make it a little more light, we added this asymmetrical strap. And boy, does that make a difference in terms of the visual look of this.
It really does. You'll see it on the model's foot in a moment. The one thing I will just say is, you know, if you like to do a lot of walking in the summertime, but even, you know, when you go, I don't want to say like climbing rocks, you're not going to climb rocks in this, but a lot of times you're walking on a path that's kind of like a hike. But, you know, it's a cutout path, but you need to be able to, you know, manage sticks and stones and things like that. You can do that with this. This is like the bottom of a sneaker.
It is.
And yet you've got the comfort and the breathability for summertime. Take a look at this on our model, because that will give you an idea of just how this sports sandal hugs your foot, customizes it to it, but still allows you all that breathability.
Yes, it's a great look for the sports sandal. You're getting that sneaker sole, really nice thick sole on this, great midsole, lots of shock absorbing happening there. And then you have the points of adjustability, and that asymmetrical strap just makes it different. You see the contrast stitching is popping a little bit. I like the two-tone that we did on the sole as well. So there's a lot of added interest in this, but what you're getting is you're getting this all-day comfort sport sandal. So I know for me, you know, my left foot is a little wider than my right foot. Nobody's perfect. All of our feet are different.
That's right.
So when Travis brought mine out, I had to adjust the strap on my left one because it needed a little more width. It's super easy to do. So if you're out walking around and you just need a little bit of an adjustment, you're simple. It's done. You can just do that really simply. You adjust it to what you need. Notice that the hook and loop is dyed to match each upper, so you don't even see it. So if you have to do it real loose, go ahead. Nobody's going to notice that.
That's a good point.
We have it back here at the heel as well.
Yeah, that makes a big deal. Here's the other, the big deal of difference. What I wanted to also remind you, narrow width. How many of you need the narrow width? We know, we hear from you. You're like, okay, you always have medium and wides. What's about with the narrow? We did it on this one. And you know what's interesting is even with this one, you can customize it in 3 places. And you can still get the narrow width. That's pretty customized. So it's at a great low price. We're talking $49.98. It's on 3 payments of $16.66. The right footwear can make or break your day. Because you all know if you've got footwear on that hurt, that you are stuck in for a few more hours before you can get home and change, that ruins your day. It can create an irritability in you. It can create kind of like just an exhaustion because you're constantly dealing with pain. I say try Earth. If you want more of that sports sandal, you're out and about with the kids, the grandkids, you're at the playground, different places where you do have to, kind of go over mulch and whatnot that's on that playground, sticks and stones. You can do it with these sandals and do it for less than $50. 500 of these have already been ordered today. Now, I want to remind everybody, we have the big deal. It's the final presentation, and I hate to tell you, but this yellow that you're going to see is gone. That's already gone. We have 3 colors